Well, how do there, chums? It is I, Captain Steve, and today, chums, I'm bringing you a full review of Immortals Fenyx Rising. Yes, this is a Ubisoft game. It was called, originally titled, Gods and Monsters. They changed it to Immortals Fenyx Rising. So here we go, let's get into the review. Right, so I did an actual first impressions of the actual demo. I did that live. If I can find it, I'll put a card in the top right hand corner. You can go check that one out, because you've got all the skills unlocked in the demo. But no, in the story mode you have to start from day dot and you've got no powers, no nothing. Anyway, I'm going to let you watch a little bit of the intro and a little bit of dialogue between the characters, because I think the story in this is freaking sublime. So yeah, check this out. It's pretty damn freaking sweet.
Typhon, destroyer of gods. Typhon, born of Gaia, was a terrible, cruel beast who vowed to free the Titans and obliterate the gods. He challenged Zeus for the rule of the cosmos. Fortunately, Typhon was defeated.
Damn straight he was!
And imprisoned under a mountain, where he could do no more harm.
I got to get back into that kind of shape again.
So yeah, a lot of fighting and losing. And now you are our only remaining hope to restore these lands to their former glory and save the world from chaos. All we have, Fenyx, is you. No pressure.
Righto! As soon as you know it, you've got through the tutorial, you've got into the open worldy type elements, you've managed to get yourself the Icarus wings, and you can actually fly around the map. And that's where it really opens up, because I mean, look how wondrous this world looks. This is like Breath of Fire and No Man's Sky mashed together. I love the art style. The visual art style is beautiful. It's sublime, it really is. And the fact that you can go anywhere you want and choose in which order you want to do the missions is a stroke of genius. And I really do like this. It is fantastic. And the sense of scale of the world and the sense of exploration as well is pretty darn good. I like the stamina, and so you can only fly for a certain period of time, and as you go through the game you're going to unlock more stamina and be able to do more stuff. There's a lot of climbing to be done as well. There's areas that I've seen on the map that I can't reach due to me not having enough stamina or abilities as yet, so hopefully I can go revisit those parts of the world. Should I like this game? That's the question. Do I like this game enough to play it through to the end? Well, carry on watching to the end of my video and you will find out whether I will be carrying on and playing this through to the end. Now, I do like the combat. The combat felt very nice. Now, I did put this on the easiest mode just for story because I wanted to play through. I'm a big fan of Greek mythology, and I must say the story in this, it had me smiling from ear to ear. The story is fantastic, and I would like to play through mainly just for the story, but we'll get to why I might not play through in a bit. I'm in two minds at the moment, chums. I might can't. Yeah, I get. Don't think you go too far. I guess yeah. You'll see towards the end what my biggest gripe is with this title. Okay, so you can see there over in the background there's a giant statue like this. Now, if you get to the highest points on the map, sometimes you can scout for areas. A little bit like Horizon Zero Dawn, where it opens up areas of the map for you. This kind of nicked that, I guess. There's little bits of other games that I see here, like Breath of the Wild and things like that, all sort of melded into one game. You know what? It just works. I'm quite surprised. I mean, Ubisoft, they delivered what? Rogue Squadron, Star Wars Rogue Squadrons. I really enjoyed that as well. But this game is beautiful and plays quite nicely when it comes to combat and how it looks, the sound effects, the satisfaction you get from twatting something. Great fun, awesome. I mean, here we go. This is quite a big fight scene here. So I'm taking on a Cyclops. Take this, Mr. Cyclops. Now you can parry attacks as well. You can dodge, you can roll. So there's quite a lot going on there. And I'd imagine if I upped the difficulty, I probably would have got my backside handed to me a couple of times. But like I say, I just wanted to play this mainly for the story. So yeah, here we go. Take that, Cyclops. I mean, if I did really enjoy this title, I might come back and play it again on normal, and then perhaps even go through and do it on hard, if I really got into it. And to be fair, I was loving it. I was loving this game for quite some time, but I get to the gripes towards the end of the video. But here we go, take this Medusa-type slug-type Gorgon creature. Heck yes. Now, the loot in this game is cool as well. I mean, check this out. I get a lovely, great big freaking hammer out of here, or axe, or whatever you want to call it. Look at that. Lovely, it's called the Tempest. Yeah, it's a big, shiny freaking weapon. Looks like it's straight out of an 80s disco. Yes, we're going to have that. Fudging heck yes, we are. Yep, done-dilly done. And look at that, you can see all the different stat increases and things. So there's quite a lot going on here. The skill tree is actually quite good as well. And when you go back to the Olympus, you can sort of craft and melody up and level up your weapons and armour and stuff. Now this is where the gripes start. So firstly, the puzzles themselves are simple as. You look at them, you're like, yeah, no, do that, great, bang, done, in seconds. Yeah, you're not going to be jumping online to try and work out how to do any of these puzzles. Heck no, you're not. It's pretty damn freaking child simple. Really is. But that's great if you just want to push on with the story, which I do. So I'm not too fussed about the puzzles being simple, but they're freaking repetitive. And also, when you go into Tartarus, Tartarus is this sort of area where you've just got a big space field in front of you, and then there's just the same old Lego-type Duplo bricks placed all over the place, and it's not a visual feast like the actual outside world is. And not only that, depth perception and trying to work out how high something is and how is really difficult. And jumping is a pain in the frickin' butt. Because sometimes it double jumps, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know whether it's the PlayStation pad, I don't know whether it's me, or I don't know whether it's the frickin' game. But the amount of times that I fell to my death, which I felt was probably not down to me. I mean, you can see here, I'm sort of getting close to the edge because I want to pick up that cube. And he just does an extra step. I hardly pressed it. He freaking... down he goes. A lot of games like Tomb Raider, they get to the edge and they go, whoa, and then you can step back. They need to implement something like that because the depth perception's a bit cack. You can see here around the outside edge there's like a little green lip to the actual thing where you can push the crates to. Well, sometimes that works, and then on another one you could just end up pushing the crate straight off the side. It's like, it worked on the last one, why didn't work on this one? It's just frustrating as hell. It really is. It's a pain in the neck. And this one, look, I'm trying to stand on that cube to get a little bit of extra height to glide over onto the next one. And I'm trying to jump... The block was on the middle of the block. And I fell. Really, I should have landed on the big block, not fallen to my freaking death. And it's just stuff like that over and over. And then you go back to a respawn point and you're like, great, that set me like 10 minutes back. It's just really, really frustrating. And the puzzles, I mean, I know how to do this. That's the annoying thing. I know how to do it. The only trouble is the frickin' jump mechanics frickin' suck. Or at least that... yeah, I did press circle there to glide. Did it glide? Bollocks did it. No, not really into it, to be fair. So there we go. And that's kind of where I am with it. I love the story. I love the fight mechanics. I hate the jumps. I hate the puzzles. It's just a little bit... But I think if you're into jump puzzles and you're more dexterous than me, you're going to love this. I've given it an 8.1 out of 10. I do want to try and do the story because I love the story. It's so funny. I'm just gutted that the jump puzzles suck. Anyway, until next time, goodbye! Well, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, please hit a like and a subscribe. And I'd like to say a massive, great big thank you to all of my backers over on Patreon and over on YouTube membership. Thanking you, backers! And if you want to support this channel, just don't skip the adverts. That throws revenue down my avenue. Or yeah, just stay with Captain Steve that little bit longer and hit something on this screen. There's merch here now too.